Sand that's just weights on my arms. Figured carrying more weight will help with the endurance and strength. So far, so good. Been boxing like this for half the day. Alright. This video is for those that are new and want to get better and are wondering why the game's all the way it is. Well, there is lots to it. Most of it's in your career. Just start from number 1. It's best to start on rookie. The fights will be easy. Pro is harder, but still, if you think you're good on pro, try champion, because that's where you end up having to throw more than 100 to 200 punches, depending on who you're fighting. Scraps is the easiest fight. Training is one of the things that is par to this game, because if you don't know any of the exercises, then when you step into the ring and try to fight, you might wonder why your hands keep dying. Inside the gym, you won't have a stamina bar, so you won't see your hands go red. So this is where your physical stamina will come into play. See that 20 that showed up?
Hey, I was thinking maybe
you don't have to put full energy into it. Follow through.
Man, I heard all that. Just give me a chance. My mom will never hear about it. Just help me out here.
So you're gonna let me try any of these exercises before the scraps fight? Or is it just gonna be the tips? Yeah. I don't see anything available.
Alright, Donnie, show me what you got.
Alright. Begin training.
Let's go
See,
over
this
the
is the
basics
part where
first.
most people don't pay
Get the
attention.
fundamentals down, and the rest will be easy.
The fundamentals. But, yeah. They don't show you the hooks in this. It just covers up jabs. In this one, notice the lean back. Get out of range. You can move back and sideways, depending on which arm they're throwing.
Before you step into the ring, you want to make sure you've got what it takes. This is day 1 of training.
That's only for career.
Done,
That little slow motion
the
clip.
easiest part of all of this.
That's another thing. See? Finish the exercises as quickly as possible. And at the end of this, it will tell me why. I feel a little out of place. Forward some. Over here. That's better. This is pretty much where you're gonna have to stand to start. There'll be a square around you. This is where you want to go as fast as possible. Running with both hands is faster than running with one hand. Weights are a little loose. If you do the montages enough, you'll start figuring out their patterns. Whoa. Lose power. See? Training determines stamina. Which means your hands are going blinky blinky. Hands are always weaker when they're tired. Because punching consumes stamina. The more you can do in there, you can hit 19s and 20s on these. In the scraps. And where is it? Bobby Nash. The first one and the last one, you can hit 20. I know because I've done it. There's a video. You might have to go like a year, maybe 2 years back.
You fought hard out of the ring to get here. Now fight hard in there and win.
Now 17's pretty high up there on the stamina. Not too many people hit 18, 19. Most people call her full stars at 14, 12, and they don't go any higher. But they do. The more you can do, the better your stamina will be. If you only do 14, that's all you can do is 14. The more you can do, the better your stamina will be. One of the other main things is getting the camera positioned right. For this game, I don't know about all the other games, but I know this game, if you need to bring your hands to your head, you don't want your camera right in front of you. You want your camera up high, looking down. Mine's way up here. And back here, as I don't run into the wall, I can touch the ground and still reach the ceiling. At least get close. Where's the ceiling? There it is. Without losing my hands. Even if I step forward, I can still go down to the knees, over the head, any more forward, and then, boop, I lose my hands. But setting it up so that you're in the right position. A little too far that way. I'm going to run into my coffee table if I try going towards that line. So, I'm going to move it over just a little bit by standing where I want to be and calibrating by holding the options button on the side of your controller. I think it says options. Or does it say start? Nope, it's start.
Eager for a win as the two contenders come out to touch gloves.
All right. And also, depending on whether or not you have stepped into the ring to train in locomotion, the walk is most likely this. But if you have stepped in the ring, your walk will be rolling motions, whether it's backwards, sideways, or forwards.
One of these fighters have what it takes to be the champ.
Triangle, centers, everywhere you go, hit triangle. Every time you move.
Can't touch this.
And that's that slow motion I'm talking about. Move back. Move back. Throw what you have. Woo! Move back. Oh yeah, and if you close in on your opponent, they will step away. So you can back them up. Come on. Back them up. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Back them up against the ropes. Keep covered up. Whoa, where are you going? Up against the rope. Back up. Come on.
Responds with a slip.
Woo!
Keep landing hits like that.
And one of the tricks is 3 punches in a row. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't land the second punch. Watch what happens every time I land 3 punches. Watch how the character reacts. 1, 2, 3. See? 1, 2, 2, 3. There's the third one. 1, 2.
Wait for an opening.
1, 2.
But it doesn't look like he's out of this fight yet.
Reacting too soon.
Some impressive dodging
There
in
it
the
is.
ring tonight, folks.
Every time you move, when he throws, oh,
Too fast for him.
he'll miss or he'll slow-mo. So you just react to the punch. They will close the distance on you. Back up.
Creed not letting his opponent bait him out, keeping his guard up.
Don't let up.
Ooh.
Get ready for the next round. Can Creed maintain his lead? Creed slips, hit
Just
at
out of range.
Nothing can land on it.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
I need the block.
Oh.
Keep blocking.
Got caught. Just recover. Just, yeah, when you're caught,
Creed can't
just stay
go
covered up.
like this without taking
There's
a
nothing you
break.
can do when you're knocked senseless. Whew.
Creed brushes
Damn, he ain't letting me stay out of range. Alright, 1, 2, 3s again. 1, 2,
Looks like he's
3.
going for the knockout. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't let up.
Ooh.
Creed refuses to take a hit. Some impressive dodging in the ring, folks.
Oh crap, walked into him. Lean back. And lean forward, make him force him backwards. Oh, he goes the distance again. Force him back. You can't physically push into them, so you just move closer, they'll move backwards.
Knows better now.
You don't have to do the run around Sue.
Perfect hit from Creed.
Counter. Oh, got caught.
2, 3.
That's right, knocked down by Scraps.
Creed slams
All right, let's finish him.
into his opponent. Creed isn't letting anything past that iron defense.
Too fast for him.
Oop, back of the head, my bad. Never turn your face.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know if he's getting up.
5, 6.
Oh, he did.
Keep landing hits like that. Ain't letting him hit me. Hell yeah. Damn, that was close. Don't let up.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How many knockdowns is he gonna take?
6.
He's back for more.
Heading into the next round, Creed has a clear advantage on the other fighter.
Blow after blow. Blocked again.
What a hit! Creed is a complete powerhouse. That's the match, folks. Scraps is down for the count.
Almost 420. 5 knockdowns, jeez. Scrap's tougher than he looks when you play the game slow. And then in case you don't know, advanced locomotion is not engaged when you're in the gym. Regular walk is. See the way my hand's moving? If I even try to move sideways, it won't work. It's wherever I point my hands. See? If I point my hands that way, it'll move that way. This is regular walk. And if you step in the ring with Rocky, practice advanced locomotion. That's how you accept changing to advanced without going to your options. Otherwise, you can bring up your options by holding the square. Right here, advanced locomotion, on or off. And for control-wise, I don't know. I like being able to step to the side and throw punches. Step to the side and throw punches. Without actually having to step to the side. Whew. Alright, we're gonna go for... This one's a second montage. Taking the weights off. I'm gonna end up with rashes if I keep fighting like that. Alright. Woo! This one is usually a 15, but I'm gonna go for 16, possibly 17. Begin training. Wait, another tip. If you're training with Rocky, it doesn't give me offense training yet. This one, I believe this is where you can tell how much power you're putting into the bag, because it's a flurry. So if they're light punches, you see 10s or 5s. See? 10s are light punches. But you don't have to throw everything into it. See? That punch. These lighter punches count. So if you can find a rhythm and keep that rhythm going. Keep this rhythm going for 15 minutes and you can end up in the top tier like some of these people. Whew. That includes me. Whew. And Wolfpack and Neutra. The Muay Thai Star 9, the Furious 11, Louis 12, Hazard 14. These are friends that fight. Whew. What else we got going on? Whoop. Another list. 2, 4, 15, 25, 27. Top 40. Oh, this is the one. If you really think you got it in you, and you're really good at keeping at something and not failing, try and attempt to take that number down. Those are seconds that have rolled over and rolled over and rolled over and rolled over, because it only goes to 1,000. See, 970, but yet 500, 500, 400. How does that work? It's because that's 1,000, that's 2,000, and this is 3,000. Or 6,000. All I know, he was there for almost an hour. 56, 57 minutes. So if you want to beat that number, stand there for an hour, and there's a good possibility you will beat that number. Hit the green, dodge the red. If you want to just count the red, you can count them. Count to 1,000, dodging the red, you're getting close. For example, that was red. What the heck? This is the hard way. Waiting for it. Oh, left, right. Go just one hand at a time. You know exactly which way to move. You can keep going in a rhythm for longer without screwing up, because you know exactly where you are and which way it's gonna go. Oh crap. Speeding up. It'll keep going like this. It doesn't slow down. You gotta have the endurance and the reaction for a full hour. I don't know how the kid did it. I'll take the hit. Whew. But there's your top 7, 1 and 7. I'm on the bubble. Whew. That one takes work to work into. Don't expect to kill it on the first try. Whew. What else we got going on? These ones, pretty basic combinations. You want to know what it takes to be in the ring and fight against the people that have done all this. This is how fast we throw hands on average. You got to keep this up for 15 minutes to get anywhere near that leaderboard. 20 minutes. I don't know what it's going to take. I've only done 15 without screwing up. I've been fighting all day, so my arm's getting tired. I had to remove the weights. It's half the time I was wearing weights on my wrist. This is why the people that play this game properly are killing it inside the ring. You can call it cheating all you want. It's called training. And I never fought in real life. At least not besides street fights. So this game inspired me to join a gym last year. I've been training in Muay Thai for the past 6 months now. Oh well. That's a heck of a competitive friends list, if you ask me. Although, I see the difference between first and second. Yeah, the kid's a machine. Whew. Alright, now that I've worn myself out, direction double bag. Oh, this is the one where it's pretty much my friends are the top 7 list. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sleeved Ace would be a friend, but he doesn't fight on the game, he just trains. So we never did add each other. But I did talk to him, that's how I know he's actually a real fighter. So those were real numbers. I happened to call him out. Alright. Make sure I'm ready for this. Can't just jump into this training part. Not ready. You have to be ready for it, because you have to do your best here. Because if you do horrible here, and then just go jump into fights like free play or online, this is going to be your training level. It's only as good as your last montage. Some people don't believe me, but if you haven't tried it, knock it before you try it. Or try it before you knock it. That's it. Alright, here we go. Montage number 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all harder to reach anywhere near 17. So if I even hit 17 on this one, it's a miracle. Whew. I did remove the weights though, so let's see. Whew, if having the weights on helped. Whew, so I can snap these punches off quicker. Alright. Everything's clear. Oh man. Forgot this one shows up in a different order. so close. All I had to do was get rid of those 2 dots and I would have had 17. Whew. Still, that's better than average. And not easy to make it there. Especially second montage. 15 was my usual best. 16 is better than my best. 17, like I said, is hella hard to reach. Same with 20s. Okay, here we go. But after this fight, I'm gonna call her a night. That's enough training tips for one day. Alright, let's go. And if you find yourself getting turned a lot where you're not facing the right direction, the idea is to hit triangle. Always hit triangle. If your opponent moves to the side, you have to hit triangle. If you move to the side, the moment you use your motion, it's going to stay facing forward. So in order to turn, you either have to physically turn with the rotate left to right, or automatic turn, triangle. Turn this way, triangle. No matter where I move to, if I hit triangle, it'll always put him where my camera is, which stops me from turning and facing the wrong way and possibly swinging and punching a wall. Been there, done that already. Guy opponent went past me this way and stopped right at the rope, so I was like, perfect chance. And there was a wall behind me. Luckily I hit the stud. Didn't hurt the wall. Otherwise I'd be talking about the damage. Oh, and see what I did there? I can turn the play area, walk forward towards my camera, turn the play area around, and walk backwards. Notice where I'm headed. I can take a selfie with this guy now. Selfie. And when you walk, it'll always move you forward. Oh, it's not going to move me forward because he's already set to ring the bell. So now I have to move forward, spin, move backwards, and triangle. Hey buddy, what you doing? Alright, let's just finish this guy in fascinating fashion. Because I know how the gloves work, you hit once, it starts to burn, hit twice, it burns even more. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 every time you're recovering. And then recovering. Recovering. What do you call that? There's 3 punches. 1, 2, 3.
Hell yeah. Wait for no.
Pull me off of him.
Ain't letting him hit me.
Every time I land those 3 punches, notice the wobble? There it is. Every time. There it is. Can completely knock him off his step.
Punch at a time.
And land enough punches in a row.
Wait for no.
It's like a stagger. Ooh.
Chance.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Keep landing hits like that.
Oh, got caught.
Ain't letting him hit me.
Oh yeah, another tip. See my hands? Watch. See? I have to go right to the spot where my hands are. Which I find...
I need the block.
Oh, come on. Thought it was going to be another stagger.
Creed sneaking through fast and light.
You can't even lean back when he's feeding punches like that.
Hell yeah.
And another trick is they expect you to throw a punch when you move like this, see?
Wait for it.
So you can go and then throw the other punch. And they don't expect it.
A hard hit from Creed.
Woo!
We're heading into the next round, and Creed has a strong lead.
So you can fake them out.
Don't let up.
Whoa!
Can't touch this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, he's gonna be ready for more.
Those punches just flow around him.
Ain't letting him hit me.
What a shot! Creed really showing off his power. Over. Creed has lifted it.
Woo! Now let's go step in the ring with Rocky for our last tip and trick for the day. Oh. Hopefully this is helpful for those who are learning. If so, like and subscribe. Tons of videos. Some people you probably might not want to meet in the ring because of the speed and the just relentlessness of some people. That's what makes it a challenge. Never-ending challenges when people just keep getting better. Alright, let's see. Do we have Rocky? No! Okay, I gotta go find Rocky, because that's my last tip. Jump into free play. Because Rocky has some basic training tips for punching his gloves. Pad training is what it's called. This is pretty much where you can step into every montage. Maybe as an added bonus, I'll try for 20 on the Bobby Nash montage. Hopefully I could at least hit 19. Alright, let's see some offense training. And one of the things you want to make sure is you're at the right level for punching to the face and getting body shots. Because if he's real low, you might have a hard time hitting the body depending on where you lose your camera. Some people lose their camera as soon as they go to here. So I make sure Rocky's tall. Although that might not work very well either. So I'm going to shrink him down by looking up and holding the start button. Boop. Whoops. Up. Now, that didn't make him any taller. Yeah, that makes him shorter. Okay, I'll try tippy toe. Look up. Man, it's not working. Oh, that's right, because I have to look down to make him taller. Up. Or look down to make him shorter. Look up to make him taller. It's calibrating the floor, rising and lowering it. Because it just depends on your goggles. Your goggles are set at a basic height to the floor. But, of course, you can stand taller or shorter, depending on your own height preference. I prefer not to be anywhere below the rope. It's the moment you get below the rope, instant death to your hands. Alright. See what you got, Rocky. It's about the right height. Get into boxing position. Perfect. Alright, let's do this. Body shot. Duck. Body shot. Duck. Duck. You can even throw in a hook to the body if you want. Lean back. Body shot. Lean back. Body shot. Duck. Oh, I didn't duck enough. You don't have to duck. You can just lean back on everyone. But you want that slow motion to engage. Because that counts in this training if you're going for the top rank. Again, you have to stand here and continue the pattern. Oh, come on. Am I too close? I can't step back any further. I was too close. Should have calibrated here. Boop. That way I could have stepped back a little more just to get out of the way of that little hook. You can't slow-mo that little hook he throws. Just this one. The big right. You could step, like, if your left-hand stance, I find it easy to duck and move out. Because he's going to go that way. Even this way, duck down, move out, hook. But you got to engage it by getting out of the way. Try that again. See if it works better now. I'm moving so early. Gotta move at the last second. Ah, too early. Or too late. It doesn't work if you move too soon. It works when you move at the last second. Woo! Alright, before I get too tired, whoops, exit. Now, for the Bobby Nash, 18 exercises or better. Even after all this, and that's the last thing I'm doing today. Oh wait, one more thing. When it comes to running, watch. You can do it one hand at a time. See that speedometer? If I move both hands at the same speed, look at what the speedometer does. It goes up in speed instead of one hand. So what you do is two hands as fast as you can downward. You do it in a row, it's like spinning a wheel. Whew. Hitting 12s. And if you can hit 12s on there, you run through all three of those things quickly and you get to the next exercise faster. And knowing every exercise in this room, from Rocky to every punching exercise, it's the only way to get through every one of these exercises. Montage number 6. Whew, here we go. And I start punching before it even shows up. I don't let them be in slow-mo. I keep missing. Boom! 20 exercises. This is how you know you're running at the top level with the big dogs. Oh, that right there. See, without hitting done, if I can go over here, still see the scores. Whew. Oh yeah. Look at that, see? That's what you need for scores like these. Whew. See that? These go hand in hand. Get good at these, you get numbers like that. Every one of these I've done good on. That's why I can get that number. I know all these exercises show up in front of you even when the screen is black. You can swing and hit something when the screen hasn't shown you what's going on yet. So, start swinging in advance. You don't have to know what's in front of you to hit it. It's one of the tricks to getting there. You notice I never stopped swinging. I took a breath, started swinging again before it showed up. But you want to be a global top 7. Ask this guy. It takes work. And he had to work for that number. And even Wolfpack couldn't surpass him, so that shows how much work he put in to get back on top, because I did bump him at one point. I was number 1, but I've been bumped all the way down to number 4 since then. But these are the tricks to the trade. Hopefully these can help those who need it, and I gotta call it a night, because I am sweating my ass off. Woo! Thanks for watching. Till we meet again.